Here are some staggering numbers. She's written 21 novels, sold more than 200 million copies, published in more than 40 countries. What else can you say about Jackie Collins other than wow? The author herself has become as much of a celebrity as the fictional stars she writes about and the very real stars she hangs out with. Her book, Hollywood Wives, was made into a landmark network miniseries, and now her latest work, Dangerous Kiss, is sure to make its mark as well. Now, you know I'm so excited to have you here, and Lucky Santangelo is back.
She is back, and I'm very glad to be here. I'm happy to see you in this great new job.
I know, well, thank you.
Because I've watched you wiggling all over the world. My God, you've had some experiences, right?
I have, and see, look, you're trying to get stories from me already.
I want you to tell me everything.
Well, we'll do that after the show, but tell me, what kind of mischief does Lucky get into?
Lucky is back, and she's badder than ever. She has a terrible thing happen to her at the beginning of the book. She thinks she's going to have this nice, settled life with Lenny because she owns Panther Studios, and she's all very happy with him. Then all of a sudden, there's this terrible carjacking, and somebody very close to her is killed. Her goddaughter, who's this beautiful supermodel in New York, Brigitte Stanilopoulos, which you'll know from former books, she gets involved with this very wicked Italian count who gets her hooked on heroin. So Lucky has to kind of save all these people, and she ends up doing something really bizarre at the end, and Lenny and she break up, and Lenny has this secret from the past, and
I mean,
all these things are going on.
I can't take it. Now, they say, write what you know. Is that why you always focus on Hollywood?
I guess so. You know, I haven't always, because, you know, Lucky is really a gangster's daughter. And when I first wrote about her, this was 4 books ago, Chances, and then Lucky, and then Lady Boss, and then Vendetta. And so really I was writing about the gangster life, which I kind of, you know, knew on the periphery. And so I wanted to write this character, Gino Santangelo, the gangster with the heart of gold, and I wrote him from the age when he was 16 until he's 82 in this book. And still going strong, I want you to know. He's a sexy gangster who knows how to please women, which I think is important.
Now, I know you go around town a lot to parties. Are people, do they come up to you with their stories, or do they kind of shy away from you because they're nervous?
They slide up to me and they tell me everything. And sometimes I'm shocked. You know, I'll have a big producer on one side at a dinner party and a movie star on the other, and I'll just sit back and they'll talk across me and they'll tell me everything. And I'm just listening and taking it all in because it's so much fun.
Is it ever even racier than maybe something you could put in one of your books?
Well, when I write a book like Dangerous Kiss, I tone the truth down. You know, when the Star Report came out, they said, this is just like a page from a Jackie Collins book. And I said, no, it's not, because if it was a Jackie Collins book, the sex would be better. And it's true, you know, when you think about what went on. If I wrote that, I would be laughed off the page. They'd go, hey, wait a minute. So in Dangerous Kiss, the sex is very good, I want you to know, because I think writing erotic sex is more fun for the reader. They don't want to read rude sex like Mainwright. They want to, you know, read good erotic sex.
Yeah. And what's next for Lucky?
Lucky is going to be back in a future book, but next I'm writing Lethal Seduction, where I bring back Madison from LA Connections, and she's going to go to Las Vegas with 2 girlfriends and have all kinds of adventures. And then I'm writing Hollywood Wives, the new millennium, and then there'll be another Lucky book.
I can't wait. Anyway, it's Dangerous Kiss. It's in bookstores now. And we're coming right back with more, including our summer special. He's the man behind The Matrix and a controlling force on conspiracy theory. It's a day in the life of a Hollywood producer. Next.
He became famous for playing Dracula, but years later,